Coming in, you guys, it's day number 64 of my 365-day Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge. We're here yet again. Hope you're enjoying your weekend here on this beautiful, at least here where I live. It's beautiful. It's warmer. I think the current temperature is like 70 degrees here in South Carolina. So it's a wonderful day here to be doing an ice bath. Looking at the Morosco Forge, you guys, it is currently 32.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Let me tell you, the Morosco Forge people, so they're the ones that make this tank, I wrote to them because yesterday I didn't have very much ice in here and the water was looking kind of cloudy, so I was like, help me out, what's going on? And so actually the founder of the company who I interviewed on my podcast a few weeks back, he's like, dude, clean the filter, because this is notorious if you don't clean the filter that it starts to do that. And so I cleaned the filter off. Didn't really feel like I did very much, but as soon as I did that and I turned on the filtration system and everything, it started to get very clear. So you can see it's actually much clearer today than it was yesterday. And it's got a whole lot more ice in there today than it was yesterday. So word to the wise, if you get something like this, make sure you take care of it. But it's new to me, so I didn't know what to do. Anyway, hello, guys. So yes, day number 64, about to get in there today. And I want to tell you about something that somebody brought up on yesterday's Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge video. I want to do a follow-up because I did some digging into this concept of breathing, warming your body up. So I will talk more about that here in just a moment, but let's get my body into this beautiful tank of icy water. 32.5 degrees Fahrenheit today, guys. Very, very chilly. Doesn't look like there's any ice at the bottom, so most of this ice was just made, and it's really thick. See how thick that ice is? It's amazing. All right, guys. 5 minutes on the clock. You guys know the drill that watch this all the time, and here we go. In we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Okay, so those of you that watch my Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge videos, you know that I always start every session when I get in the water with very deep breathing exercises. And I have explained in previous videos that part of the reason you do that is to calm your mind and to not freak out over the cold, because your mind is going to send you all kind of messages. Get out, that's dangerous, that hurts, get out. And so by breathing, you're able to calm the mind down so that you can get to a comfortable point. But yesterday, somebody came on to the Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge video and they said, hey, did you hear Dr. Stephen Gundry on Dave Asprey's podcast talking about how breathing warms the body up? So I know Dr. Gundry and I know Dave, but I had never heard of this concept of breathing warming you up. So I started digging deeper into it, and guys, it's a thing. It turns out there's this thing called vase breathing. V-A-C-E. V is in Victor, V-A-S-E. V is in Victor, A, S as in Samuel, E. And the concept is breathe in air, then you kind of hold it for a moment, and then you breathe out. Some people do like box breathing. I like to do steady state breathing. I read while I was looking this up, there is this one form of breathing that's supposed to mimic the ocean. So you're supposed to make sound when you're breathing in and out. So and that purpose is to relax you more as well. Of course, you guys know about Wim Hof breathing. So breathing, guys, actually actively warms your body up. So I wonder if the reason why so many people get low body temperature is they're not breathing enough. That's interesting. I also wonder if when people are in a cold situation, are they holding their breath rather than breathing through it? It's truly fascinating when you stop and think about how powerful the breath is and how little we use it, how little we pay attention to it. It's why I like the work of yoga, because yoga puts a lot of focus on your breath and turning to your breath. So next time you want to warm up, try breathing. Just breathe in, hold it, and then breathe out. And do it as many times as you need to in order to warm up. All right, I need to go under the water. I didn't plug my nose. Oh, it is nice to see that water clear again. It was cloudy yesterday. I was like, ugh, I don't want to get in this cloudy water. If you missed the beginning, I reached out to the Morosco Forge people, and I asked them, hey, I got cloudy water in your forge, and it's not making as much ice. What's going on? They're like, oh, have you cleaned the filter? I'm like, oh, oops. So, no, I had not cleaned the filter. And so I got in there, really didn't do much. I just kind of wiped off the filter. And apparently it can get clogged easily, I suppose. And so, just as soon as I cleaned it off, it started immediately getting clearer again. Over time, of course. But, so guys, what do you think about this vase breathing? So V-A-S-E. I'm trying to spell vase, V-A-C-E for some reason, but V-A-S-E, like the shape of a vase. And the purpose of it is to warm your body. So you guys know I've been talking about the various ways you warm your body naturally, vis-a-vis a cold bath. And so, by the way, preemptively, I did test my temperature right before I got into the ice bath. 99.2 degrees. So my body does the job of even preemptively warming up. So that's interesting. Then I get into the cold, and so I think that preemptive warm actually does help. But then once I'm in there, I'm activating the brown fat, which we've talked about before. That helps to warm you up. And now we have this idea that breathing in and of itself is a catalyst for warming you up. Guys, look it up. It's fascinating what I was able to find. And it's why the breath is so important when you're in an ice bath and when you get out of the ice bath. I mean, it doesn't hurt to post ice bath kind of And look, I've got some friends in the ice cold plunge kind of community now, and I've got Wim Hof breathing experts. All of them talk about like focusing on that breath. And I wonder if part of the focus on the breath is not just to calm your mind and ease this, doing something like this, but it's actually to warm you up. So pretty fascinating. The other way you warm up is shivering, of course, which the last few days I have not shivered at all in the process of doing these ice baths. And I haven't really been a big shiverer like I've seen other people do. But for me personally, if I shiver, it's kind of a late shiver. It's like, okay, my body's done all the things it does, and then it's like, ugh, and then I kind of get the little bit of shivers like late. I'm talking like 30, 45 minutes, even an hour after I've done the ice bath. Today, I feel super good coming out of the ice bath. Hands still a little numb, but they're pretty good. Toes, same way. Rest of the body is just like, bruh, let's go. And I love this. Because there have been days that I've struggled in there, and there have been days where, like today, I just feel like $1,000,000, as the saying says. And so, yeah, it's cool. All right, let's see who all's here today. Thank you guys for watching on this beautiful Saturday. Hope it's beautiful where you are. Red Cash is here. Lugene. Sharon says, hello again. Yes, if you missed it earlier today, I did a walk and talk. I usually do those on either Saturday or Sunday, so it was Saturday this week, since I missed last week with my birthday, which 1 week ago right now I was having a party. But yeah, if you missed it this morning, the walk and talk was about how do you feel worthy when you feel worthless? How do you get to feeling worthy if you're feeling worthless? So now available on Instagram, and yeah, we're putting it up on YouTube as well. Carrie's here. Texas Livingston's here. Linda, Dr. Crowell, Kira, Adnan, Ariella, Bulletproof, Caffeine, or Caffeinated by BRCC. I love it. Sylvia's here. Lisa's here. Bulletproof says, go, Jimmy. And I'm trying to see. Oh, it's balloons. Okay. I was like, what is that? Sharkinator's here, Prague Queen, Joseph, Gabby, Thomas, Julianne, Ed, Vicky, Paoli, Viking, Queeper, Getting Tiny. Ooh, I like that one. Getting Tiny. Go, girl. L. Austin, Leapin' Critters, Hassa's here, Kim is here, Rafsia is here. Sharon wants to know how my hands were today, especially my thumb. I kept it in the whole time. So it looks like I'm turning the corner of whatever that was, Sharon, that was causing the pain with my hands in the cold water. And it's intensely cold water. 32.5 degrees is nothing. I mean, it's just, that's what I've done every day. And so it's not like I've done something different. It's exactly the same as I always do. But the 32 degrees is nothing to play with, is what I was trying to say a moment ago. And so, but I haven't experienced anything adverse prior to like the last week. But yeah, the last 2 days I've kept my hands under the whole time, and there's no pain in the extremities at all. I was paying very close attention to that because especially this thumb, I mean, it just felt like it was just really hurting, ripping the skin off. But thank you for asking. Yes, doing much better with that. Kara's here. Bulletproof says Jimmy is on fire. Yeah. Those of you that came in late, welcome. Day 64 of my Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge. And today I talked about this idea of vase breathing. So V as in Victor, A-S-E breathing. And the concept is you suck in enough air and then you kind of hold it for a moment and then you let that air out. And doing that repeatedly. There's other ways you could do box breathing. I even heard about one kind of breathing where you like do a twist and you breathe, and then you twist the other way and you breathe, and that's supposed to create some kind of expansion in your diaphragm. And then my favorite one was the one that's supposed to sound like an ocean. I forget the name of it, but it was like, yeah, when you do the sound, it sounds like the waves are coming in and going out, and it's like, so I don't know if that sound is supposed to be a part of the process, but you get a lot of air doing that. So kind of interesting. Who knew breathing was so essential to something like warming your body up? So next time you're cold, those of you that get cold, this is just in general, never mind after an ice bath or cold shower. When you're cold in general, try breathing. Watch what happens. I never really stopped to think about the thermogenic effect of breathing in, holding, and then breathing out and repeating. But it makes sense. Biologically, your body is going to do things to warm you up. Thermogenesis. That's why they call this cold thermogenesis. The cold itself is actually kicking on processes in the body to make you warm. But then, can you add processes on top of that? You bet you can. That's where the breathing comes in. Nikki's here. JEC is here. Parkman says, yo, Jimmy. My Glam is here. NSNG Runner Girl is here. Carnivore's here. Parkman wants to know if I'm doing another walk and talk tomorrow. No, bud. I got the one in today, and I actually am recording a podcast at that time tomorrow. So Jimmy needs a little bit of a break. Jimmy had fun with that one this morning, and I hope everyone enjoyed that. But I can't work 7 days a week, especially since I don't make any money off doing those things either. So it's like I got to figure out ways to invest in the things that help me keep the light bill paid. Jilly's here. Meat eating sister just got here. So yes, guys, this is amazing. I hope you're enjoying these ice bath videos. Day 64. So I'm coming up tomorrow will be 65. So that means 300 days left at the end of that. So yes. Did you say you still have blisters on your toes? Yeah. Well, when I say that, Linda, what I mean is I have the remnants of the blisters on the toes. I actually have a very thick bit of skin. I don't want to show it on camera. That's kind of gross. But it's a big, thick set of skin on my sides of both of my big toes from all those walks that I did in the fall with the Stay-Batical to 50, where I would have blisters, they would bust, and then they would heal over and callus, and then get more blisters on top of that. And so now I have a very thick sheet of skin on both of those toes now that sometimes they get a little inflamed after a walk. Today I did okay. I did okay after them. Nikki says, I want to see some disc golf. Yeah, wow, you're very old school if you remember that I love disc golf. So I've got a bud, Tom, who lives in the Nashville, Tennessee area. And yeah, we used to play disc golf together. I say used to because it's been a little while with the pandemic. It's been weird. But I am due to go see him. I told him I want to come see him because I'm going to KetoCon, by the way. KetoCon is in July. So I'm going to KetoCon, and I'll probably stop and see Tom on the way because I'm driving. I ain't getting in no airplane anytime soon. So Lisette is here. Kaz Kit is here. I love the hearts, meat eating sister. Thanks for that. Exquisite writing art is here. So yes, guys, it's exciting. And I hope you're still doing the 1 minute challenge. I put out this challenge the other day for you guys to just expose yourself for 1 minute a day to cold from your cold shower. Are you wanting to get on camera again? Come on. Come on, baby. Come here, baby. Peaches. Well, don't whine. Come here. She always whines when I'm on camera. But she doesn't want to come. I grabbed her yesterday. Nikki says, I played 17 holes of disc golf today for the first time in forever. I loved it. Yeah, it's been forever for me. I actually have my discs in the backseat of my car. So I'm always ready to play. But there's not a lot of places around here I can play. And plus, it's boring by yourself. It's kind of a communal thing you want to do. Gigi's here. So guys, thank you so much for being here. I am excited to continue this journey. Hopefully you are starting your journey to cold, and start slow. Somebody said, oh, I tried that cold water in my shower, or I'm going to wait when it's not winter to turn it on. And I'm going, you don't have to turn it all the way down if you put it on the cold. And so, like, start with the warm. If that's cool enough for you, then that's better than doing nothing. So I would say start where you can and then work your way down, which is what I've talked about throughout all these ice bath videos. If you come to Georgia, let me know. Well, Georgia's right next to South Kakalaki, so I could be in Georgia in about an hour and a half. I don't know where in Georgia you are, but you will probably kick my ass in disc golf. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Go enjoy the rest of your Saturday and your weekend, and I hope you're getting some relaxation in this weekend. And yeah, keep it chilly, literally. And we will come back here real soon. I'll be back, 5 o'clock tomorrow for another Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge video. So until then, we will see you then. Bye, guys.